Hey, today we're talking about the Closing Bible, which is a course by Garrett Campbell. It is focused on helping sales reps have high ticket closing success, remote sales reps, I should say. We're going to go over this course, what it's like to sell high ticket items remotely, and we're going to talk about a different way of making money online towards the end that might work out better for you, especially as you start your make money online journey. Let's get into it.
Closing Bible, established in 2022, is a high-ticket remote closing program that offers training for experienced sales representatives. The program was founded by Garrett Campbell from Carlinville, Illinois. The Closing Bible has over 20 hours of training materials, thrice weekly live group calls, and access to an online community of over 120 members. Campbell himself has achieved over $8 million in over-the-phone sales with a 60% close rate and has trained more than 206 sales representatives.
So right away here, it's important to note that this is really targeted more towards those who already have experience. So if you're just starting out, this is a good sign that this is not the course for you. So ultimately a bad sign. However, it looks like Garrett has some really good experience training people. Not a lot of word on how successful those initial students are, but you can assume that with that many trained in and with his experience that it's a number that's worth noting for sure.
The program structure consists of 4 phases over 8 weeks. The first 2 weeks focus on training materials, followed by weeks 2 to 4 for role applications and interviews. Weeks 4 to 8 involve hiring and onboarding with one-on-one coaching, while the final 2 months concentrate on honing the top performers. The deals covered in the training range from $3,000 to $30,000 for both B2C and B2B sales. Closing Bible maintains a strong reputation on Trustpilot with a 4.7 trust score from 35 reviewers in 2024. Success stories of the program include Pedro Antunes, who progressed from $5,000 in his first month to $17,000 by the 4th month. Another one is Joshua Ajayi, who earned $11,000 in his second month before launching his own business that generates $25,000 monthly. Derek Storm secured a job placement within 7 days and earned $16,000 in his first month. This was followed by a $24,000 commission on his second month. Warren Mulvey started at $10,000 monthly in the finance sector before advancing to a $15,000 monthly salary as a sales manager. The program operates through Campbell's Invisible Backdoor, his company HireSalesReps.io, which connects trained closers with 6- and 7-figure businesses. Campbell has collaborated with prominent figures including real estate coaches Ryan Pineda and Ryan Serhant, B2B consultant Ravi Abuvala, and Caleb Maddox of Apex Holdings, where he placed over 35 sales representatives across Maddox's portfolio companies. According to HubSpot, the sales industry faces significant challenges with a 35% turnover rate, 3 times higher than average employees. The program addresses 3 critical mistakes identified by Campbell: applying for saturated roles, working with companies generating only $20,000 to $30,000 monthly income, and maintaining limiting self-beliefs. While Campbell claims students can earn $15,000 monthly within 30 days, Glassdoor reports average high-ticket closer earnings at $10,533 monthly, and ZipRecruiter cites an average annual income of $77,000.
So ultimately, the real average is about less than half of what Garrett is claiming you can make with this within 30 days. So he's saying that his students can earn $15,000 a month within the first 30 days. That would equal $180,000 in the first 12 months of business. But as ZipRecruiter says, it's more like $77,000, even a $10,000 month after a while of warming up. That's $120,000. So even that is higher than average. If you take the average between $120,000 and $77,000, you get about $98,000. So instead of expecting $15,000, it'd be more so accurate to hit maybe $8,000 a month, but I would be very skeptical of the whole within 30 days thing getting up to that amount alone.
Garrett went to Illinois State University from 2018 to 2021. After that, he worked as a sales representative at World Class Sales Agency. Before that, he worked as a lifeguard at Carlinville Public Pool. He currently runs Better Endeavors LLC and hosts the Better Endeavors podcast. His goal is to help business owners scale by developing a robust sales team. The program targets experienced sales representatives seeking high-level roles, guaranteed placement, and location freedom. Successful candidates typically work in profitable industries such as AI software, healthcare, luxury goods, and high-end business consulting. The program's advantages include guaranteed opportunities, high income potential, and quick placement, with testimonials showing placement times ranging from 7 days to 2 months. U.S.-based students like Demetrios Grant, Joe Cusidi, and John Mahoney secured positions within 1 month, while Jay Martin from Ireland took 2 months to find his ideal role. On the downside, people complain about closing Bible because it doesn't disclose the price up front, the commission income is unpredictable, and sales is a performance-based industry. High-ticket closing income is not fixed, and it heavily relies on commission. The monthly income can fluctuate, and even successful students have varying incomes. It's a high-pressure job without a fixed income. Past performance doesn't guarantee job security, and failure to meet quotas can get you terminated.
If you want to make passive income online, high-ticket sales probably isn't going to be for you, especially at the beginning. It's one of those business models where passive income is kind of considered like that you're making such a high amount for a little amount of work, but at the end of the day, you're still working for this money. It isn't coming through with like just a small amount of effort. This is very performance-based, so it's all about how good of a salesman you are, and because of that, your monthly income isn't going to be the same. Add onto that how high pressure this is. If you have an off day and you can't get yourself into that sales mode, you could lose thousands of dollars off of a high ticket sale. Having that commission structure and different monthly income adds to that pressure as well. There's so many things that are really, really difficult about this business model. And so maybe you have your heart like set on some kind of sales, but the big numbers here and the commitment and the high pressure is getting to you. If that sounds like you, I would recommend local lead generation instead. There's a small amount of sales involved where you can definitely like hone your skills. And part of that salesmanship is reaching out to small businesses to rent out websites to them. So it's just far easier to talk to people in these local areas, to these businesses that need leads, and convince them that like your websites are generating leads and you just want to give it to them. So again, if sales is giving you that like, oh, I really want to do that itch, local lead generation has that. The rest of the business model, you are creating websites and renting them out to small service-based businesses in a local area. So it's less saturated than these online high-ticket sales as well. Of course, there's a lot more that goes into this, but the last thing I want to point out is that there's a lot less work involved with this. You can outsource a lot of it too because it's not that in-person performance. So you can create as many websites as you want. Once they're set, they really need just a little bit of maintenance every month. Sometimes you're not even going to have to do anything. We have people doing this that have websites that generate $500 to $2,000 a month every month without fail and have been doing this for years. And this is very duplicatable. So you can consider every website that you make a different income stream. Now, I've gone really deeply into this and there's even more. So if this is interesting to you, click the link in the description down below.